俺らのお前のシュートが決まらないのは俺らのせい。なんで勝てねえんだよ俺がいるのに。
After missing a goal in an important match, Hideo Tsuji gives up on playing soccer. Atsushi Kamiya, a former captain at Kakegawa High School and the world-renowned courageous captain for a famous Italian soccer team, meets Hideo Tsuji, now a student at Kakegawa High School, who seems uninterested in the now weakened soccer team. After seeing the team practice, Tsuji gets into an argument with the team's members Kazama Joe and Kurokawa Subaru. Even though Tsuji gave up on soccer, they decide to do a penalty shootout to resolve their argument. Unbeknownst to all of them, this meeting is the start of a new legend.
とうとうこの日が来た。ずっと背中を追いかけてきた。あの人と対戦する時が。
In junior high, Ryo Mizushima and his friends joined the badminton club on a whim. As he grows fond of the sport, Ryo works tirelessly to improve his badminton skills until he qualifies in the prefectural tournament. Lacking a coach who can bring out his full potential, he does not consider entering a high school with a strong badminton team. Instead, he plans on attending a local high school where he can play badminton for fun. However, Ryo's perspective changes when Yokohama Minato High School's badminton coach scouts him. Not only does the institution have one of the strongest badminton teams in the region, but it also has Kento Yusa, a player Ryo admires. Though hesitant at first, Ryo decides to enroll with the support of his sister. Possessing a firm ambition, he begins to gain experience with the proper guidance of a coach, all in hopes of one day surpassing Yusa. With the arrival of the U17 World Cup, youth tennis teams from all around the world gather in Melbourne, Australia to determine which is the best. With 9-time champion Germany vowing to defend their title once more, and powerhouse nations Switzerland, France and the United States determined to make things interesting, the road of victory is perilous. Although Japan is sitting at the bottom of the rankings, the addition of the nation's strongest middle school players has reinvigorated their chances at winning. Japan is ready to show the world what they are capable of. However, before the real competition starts, the teams will have a chance to prove their strength through exhibition matches. As luck would have it, Japan is slated to face off against defending champion Germany, a match they are likely to lose. To make matters worse, old allies have suddenly reappeared as sworn enemies. Before Team Japan crumbles under the pressure of the international stage, they must rise from the ashes and claim the title for themselves. The happy-go-lucky Michi Sonoda announces to her teammate Sanae Takigawa that she will quit judo for good after her final middle school tournament. This leaves Sanae in disbelief. After all, it was Michi's passion toward the sport that reeled Sanae into judo in the first place. Michi claims that a well-spent youth should be associated with things such as getting a boyfriend rather than sweaty tatami mats. However, Michi's plan to end her fledgling judo career with a bang is spoiled after experiencing an embarrassing defeat at the hands of the talented Towa Hiura. Later, her plan is further derailed when she finds out that Towa has entered the same high school as herself and Sanae. With the sudden appearance of her past foe, Michi may soon realize that she still has lingering feelings for the sport of judo.
最後だ。最後の日まで来た。6人で全員で繋いできた。鳴子、はいな。今泉。うっす。小野田。はい。冠城。はい。そして青柳。奇跡を信じるか。
Unable to achieve the desired results on the first and second days of the inter-high competition, members of the Sooku High Bicycle Racing Club use their frustration as motivation to perform better on the final day of the race. However, it is easier said than done as they are up against the overwhelming talent of Hakone Academy and the shrewd strategy of Kyoto Fushimi High. Despite the challenge, Sooku members are not disheartened by the obstacles that they need to overcome. After all, no matter what their opponents try, Sohoku will have the last laugh as long as they are the first to cross the finish line. The world of corporate badminton is not as easy as it seems. Although considered a former child prodigy, Mikoto Shiratori has not been living up to his potential as a badminton player for Mitsuoshi Bank. Due to a past incident, Mikoto tries to transition from playing doubles to singles. Nevertheless, he fails to produce positive results, much to his employer's dismay. After being fired from the bank, Mikoto is recruited by the Sunlight Beverage corporate badminton team. Surprisingly, not only do practices start in the evening, but he also has to work in the sales department of the company by day. While this is not a novel arrangement, Mikoto has thought he was invited solely to play sports. To make matters worse, he is forced to compete in doubles despite his reluctance. Struggling to adjust to his new professional life, Mikoto begins to doubt his decision to join the company. However, as he learns more about his latest teammates, he might just find the strength necessary to advance his badminton career.
あなた誰なの？どこの学校？違う。どんな国内大会でもあなたを見たことはない。もしかしてあなたプロなの？私はプロなんかじゃない。ゴルファーでもない。金を稼ぐために棒っきれで球を叩いてるだけ。
Infamous among those who gamble on golf games, Eve uses her exceptional skill in the sport to earn a living by betting and winning against various opponents. Known as the Rainbow Bullet, she vows to beat her foes and conquer the world of underground golf using only 3 clubs. However, the universe where Eve knows no defeat is shaken after she plays a clean game with aoashi, a golfing prodigy that came to the country of Nafres to enter a golf tournament. Armed with a talent and born into the perfect environment for golf, Aoi, the innocent tyrant, calmly crushes her enemies with a bright smile on her face. After their game-changing match, Eve and Aoi become intrigued with each other and promise to battle again someday. As Eve's aggressive and risk-taking approach challenges the elite and steady playstyle of Aoi, the two geniuses may just manage to bring golf to unexpected heights.
矢が弓を離れる瞬間、スルネが鳴り響けば、俺の感覚と景色は新しく広がり、高まっていく。
Despite the prefectural tournament's breathtaking conclusion, the Kazemai High School Judo Club has no time to celebrate. With the national competition right around the corner, the club is determined to prove that their initial victory was not a mere fluke. With a passion for the sport reignited, Minato Narumiya earnestly prepares for the upcoming competition with his teammates who are equally motivated to win. As the much anticipated tournament begins, the members of Kazemai's Judo team fight to stay on target with their ambitious goals. But when old acquaintances reappear as difficult opponents, the boys find that winning the nationals will require more dedication and effort than ever before.
よっしゃー！また10番にボールがいった！敵はその変な髪型だけだ！そいつさえ止めたら！
In a quiet rural town, the spotlight of a local junior high school football team rests on one player, Ashito Aoi. Known for his unpredictable moves and self-centered playing style, Ashito is the sole powerhouse pushing his team through an important high school preliminary tournament. However, their win streak is short-lived. An opponent causes Ashito to lose his temper and act violently, resulting in his removal from the rest of the game. Without their star player, the team is quickly eliminated from the tournament. Just as he believes all hope is lost, Ashito is approached by a youth team coach named Tatsuya Fukuda, who senses potential in him and invites him for tryouts in Tokyo. In an unfamiliar setting surrounded by talent, Ashito must bring out the best of his ability to prove himself and secure what could be a life-changing career.
全国全国全国全国こっちじゃポンコツシュート決めるシュート全国
Yoichi Isagi was mere moments away from scoring the goal that would have sent his high school soccer team to the nationals, but a split-second decision to pass the ball to his teammate cost him that reality. Bitter, confused and disappointed, Isagi wonders if the outcome would have been different had he not made the pass. When the young striker returns home, an invitation from the Japan Football Union awaits him. Through an arbitrary and biased decision-making process, Isagi is one of the 300 U18 strikers selected for a controversial project named bluelock. The project's ultimate goal is to turn one of the selected players into the star striker for the Japanese national team. To find the best participant, each diamond in the rough must compete against others through a series of solo and team competitions to rise to the top. Putting aside his ethical objections to the project, Isagi feels compelled to fight his way to the top, even if it means ruthlessly crushing the dreams of 299 aspiring young strikers.